different shapes. Come to Caribbean Lifestyles, upstairs LA Dupini Fabric Store, where quality.
We have the real 96 degrees. The wonderful smile on the faces of the people. Delicious foods and the living is sweet, sweet, sweet Dominica. I will love you forever. Sweet, sweet, sweet Dominica. You'll always be my lover. Downtown when the market ablaze, the natural vibes and the nurturing ways, the beautiful sight and the children them and kids, the culture is lit and the festival beat, the spirit is
DBS News. Fresh in the morning. Eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
Good morning and welcome to the DBS Major Morning News. In the headlines, former lecturer at the Dominica State College and businesswoman Ashma McDougall has been launched as the DLP candidate for the Roseau North by-election. From the region, UESRC urges preparedness after major Venezuela quakes, and internationally, the US and Iran agreed to ceasefire hostilities and to meet Tuesday in Qatar. These are the headlines. I'm Ali and Christopher. The details when we return.
Need one trusted place to stock up for your home, shop, or business? Fine Foods Inc. Distribution has got you covered. From dry goods and frozen foods to your favorite drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, plus all the household must-have. We've got it all under one roof. We're right here in Jimmy Dominica. And yes, we deliver fast. Whether you're running a supermarket, a corner shop, a bar, or just like your pantry full and happy, Fine Foods Inc. brings you the best brands you know and love. Great prices, top-tier service, trusted products. Call us at 255-6810 or 316-0164 or drop by our Jimmy location to check out what's in store. Fine Foods Inc.
Fine Foods Inc. The biggest distributor for the biggest brand.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Bundle and watch $98 flow back into your pocket. It's simple. Just add mobile to broadband and save big with Flow. Get fiber fast Wi-Fi at home and all the data you need on the go. We've got you covered everywhere. So what are you waiting for? It's connection times 2 and up to $98 in savings for you. Add mobile to broadband today and take your connection to the next level. Visit in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more details.
DBS News.
Welcome back. First up in the news this morning, former lecturer at the Dominica State College and businesswoman Ashma McDougall has been launched as the DLP candidate for the Roseau North by-election. The launch took place at Lindo Park in Goodwill last night. McDougall, who is a former president of the National Youth Council, outlined reasons why she chose the Dominica Labour Party.
I made my choice unapologetically. I choose the Labour Party because I know that this is where I can best serve the people of Roseau North and Dominica by extension. This is where I can translate a lifetime of service to the people of Roseau North. This is where I can make the greatest difference for the people I seek to serve. And this is where I can create opportunities, I can solve problems, and I can improve the lives of people of the Roseau North constituency. And this is where I choose to stand, and I will never apologize for choosing service. Which party has consistently demonstrated that it believes in investing in people? And which party has built homes that has given families security? And which party has invested in education, opening doors of opportunities so that today homes can celebrate having a university graduate among them? And which party has invested in roads, in bridges and infrastructure which connect our communities and strengthen our economy? That is a record of investment, a record of development, a record of opportunity, a record of putting people first. And when I examined that record, I knew that if I truly wanted to serve, there was no other place I could be.
The DLP hopeful for the Roseau North by-election said she will pursue opportunities for the youth, small businesses, families, and employment opportunities.
A future that is built on opportunities for our young people. A future that is built on safer and cleaner communities we are proud to call home. A future that will be built on prosperity, where small businesses thrive, jobs are created, and local talent is given opportunity to succeed. A future that is built on stronger families, where every family has the security of a home and the dignity of land ownership. And a future built on dignity, comfort, and opportunity. That future is not a dream. And my friends, that future is not beyond our reach. Roseau North, as we ready ourselves to write the next chapter, I will be calling on your experience, on your skills, and community knowledge, and I hope that you answer that call.
DLP hopeful for the Roseau North by-election, Ashma McDougall. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit said Roseau North needs a special parliamentary representative given the challenges facing small island developing states.
Roseau North is no ordinary constituency. It sits at the heart of our capital. It is home to entrepreneurs, professionals, public officers, teachers, students, vendors, retirees, tradesmen, and young people filled with ambition. It is a constituency where the hopes and aspirations of modern Dominica are visible every single day. The future demands fresh thinking. The future demands new energy. The future demanded someone who could appreciate the changing nature of the world while remaining deeply connected to the everyday concerns of ordinary people. That is where Ashma entered the conversation. She can engage young professionals about opportunity and innovation. She can sit with business owners and understand the challenges of growing an enterprise. She can speak with educators about preparing our children for the future. And she can sit with ordinary families in Goodwill, Pottersville, Louisville, Stock Farm, Fokole, Yampis, and Tarish Pit, and understand the everyday realities they face. That ability matters because representation is not about speaking to one group. It is about bringing people together around a common purpose. And Ashma can deliver those things to Roseau North.
That is Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit. And Roseau City Councillor Sherman Boston has announced that he will contest the Roseau North by-election as an independent candidate. Boston, who has served as a member of the Roseau City Council over the last 10 years, says gainful employment for residents of Roseau North will be a priority if he is elected.
My people of Roseau North, the beginning of progress is the appreciation of what already exists. In Dominica, we are blessed with an array of natural resources, as our national anthem echoes. Isle of beauty, Isle of splendor, Isle to also sweet and fair. 2022 gave Roseau North an opportunity for true change. That opportunity is back. Let us stand on principle, not party lines. Let us foster in true independence with independent leadership. Let us bring back gainful employment for our people. Right now, our communities are feeling the burden of the Foncolli stock from landfill situation. It is a human right for clean air, clean water, and leadership that puts the health of our families first and not politics. This is our moment, our time to shine. From division to unity, strength and power, David will conquer Goliath. Let us make the nature isle great. Let love and unity prevail. History will judge us by our decision. Roseau North, I stand with you. God bless you and God bless the nature isle. My name is Shimon Boston, your independent candidate for the Roseau North by-election.
Independent candidate for Roseau North by-election, Sherman Boston. Medical doctor Velda Wade says Dominica is under attack from cancers. Dr. Wade, the guest speaker at the annual general meeting of the Dominica Cancer Society at the UB Global Campus on Saturday morning, said the alarming rate of cancer cases should not be taken lightly.
We have approximately 300 cancer patients in Dominica. That includes some in remission, some actively undergoing chemotherapy, others at the end stage of their lives, and some who are in the process of being diagnosed. Because of the health and financial implication of cancer, 300 cases in a small population like ours, in my own words, is an epidemic. This is alarming. This is dangerous. It is heartbreaking. This is a case of a nation under attack, a region under attack, a world of trouble. What are we going to do? What are you going to do? According to the World Health Organization and the International Agency for Research on Cancer, up to 40% of all cancer cases globally could be prevented. This means if we change our environmental and infectious risk factors, we each have the power to prevent 40% of all cancers.
And that is medical doctor Velda Wade. 2 people have been arrested in connection with the death of an unidentified male individual. The body was discovered in a manhole near Minia's 7-Eleven in Kinfield on Saturday.
At approximately 4:53 p.m. on Saturday, the 27th day of June 2026, the lifeless body of an unidentified male individual was discovered in a manhole along the western side of the E.O. Liblan Highway in the vicinity of Minia's 7-Eleven supermarket in Kinfield. The body was recovered from the manhole by personnel of the fire and ambulance services. A medical doctor pronounced the unidentified individual dead at the scene. As part of ongoing investigation, 2 persons have been arrested. The body is being kept at a funeral home pending an autopsy. The Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force appeals to anyone with information that may assist the investigation to contact the Criminal Investigations Department at 266-5165 or the nearest police station, or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-8477.
That's Police Public Relations Officer Acting ASP Fixton Henderson. Meantime, 61-year-old Joseph Anatol, also known as Joe Black, has died as a result of drowning incident at Concord.
The Marigot police are investigating the death of a 61-year-old man following a report of an apparent drowning incident. The Marigot police are investigating the death of a 61-year-old man following a report of an apparent drowning incident at Concord. At approximately 5 p.m. on Saturday, the 27th day of June 2026, police responded to a report of an apparent drowning incident when a male individual was found unresponsive in a river at the back of his residence in Concord. He was subsequently transported to the Marigot Hospital, where he was pronounced dead by a medical doctor that same evening. The deceased has been identified as Joseph Anatole, otherwise known as Joe Black, 61 years old, of Cassibrus, residing at Concord. The body is being kept at a funeral home pending an autopsy. Investigation into the circumstances surrounding the incident is ongoing. The Commonwealth of Dominica Police Force expresses its sincere condolences to the family and loved ones of the deceased.
Police Public Relations Officer Acting ASP Fixton Henderson. Let's head into news from the region. The UE Seismic Research Center says the public should not be alarmed, but should remain prepared in the region's active seismic zone after major Venezuela earthquakes last week, following public concern over the recent major earthquakes in Venezuela and a separate earthquake between Trinidad and Tobago and Grenada. The University of the West Indies Seismic Research Center, UESRC, stated that the magnitude of the Venezuela earthquakes has caused disruption to the entire Caribbean plate due to the significant amount of energy released. The UESRC says it is currently seeing a small increase in the number of regional earthquakes at present, and in response to this, the UESRC is responsible for monitoring earthquakes, volcanoes, and tsunamis in the English-speaking Eastern Caribbean. Internationally, the U.S. and Iran have agreed to ceasefire hostilities and meet in Qatar on Tuesday to address their dispute over the Strait of Hormuz, Axios News website reported on Sunday. According to the website, the renewed fighting stemmed from differing interpretations of the Memorandum of Understanding that ended the war, particularly provisions concerning the Strait of Hormuz. Under the memorandum, Iran pledged to make its best efforts to ensure the safe passage of commercial vessels through the strait, while the U.S. agreed to lift its blockade of Iranian ports. During talks in Switzerland last week, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and the Iranian delegation agreed to establish a hotline between the U.S. military and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps to coordinate maritime traffic through the waterway. That's news. The DBS Morning Sport Report is up next.
Transform your meals with the superb quality that is found in Robert's products. Become a master baker with bubble crease shortening. Add a touch of love to your food with sunflower soft luxury spread. Perfect your bread with glow spread margarine. Add mellow cream, the taste maker flavor to all your gravies, soups, and stews. Robert's, for the love of cooking. Distributed by Fine Foods, the biggest distributor of the biggest brands found in Dominica.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Fast Pay, a new and easy way to pay. Fast Pay, Fast Pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
Flow Fast Pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. Flow Fast Pay, Flow Fast Pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fenced pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins, and bidets. PVC piping, fittings, and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
Urgent. Your bank account will be suspended. Click here now to verify your information.
Stop! That could be a scam. Cyber criminals use fake emails and text messages to trick you into clicking dangerous links and sharing personal information. This Cybersecurity Awareness Month, the National Bank of Dominica Limited encourages you to stay alert online. Remember these cyber safety tips. Check the sender carefully for strange email addresses or spelling errors. Never rush to respond to urgent payment or verification requests. And block and report suspicious messages immediately. If you're uncertain about a message claiming to be from the National Bank of Dominica Limited, contact us directly by calling customer support at 255-2300 via email at customersupport@nbd.dm or visit at any one of our 4 branches in Roseau, Canefield, or Portsmouth. Don't take the bait. Think before you click.
Think before you click.
Let's begin the morning sport report with cricket. A record-breaking partnership for the 6th wicket, a maiden double century for Amir Django, and Roston Chase hit his first century as Test captain as the West Indies pounded Sri Lanka by an innings in the first Test on Sunday. Django and Chase put on a world record 401-run partnership for the 6th wicket as they helped the West Indies to a first innings score of 626 for 9 declared. Django got 233 and Roston Chase 194. The Windies fast bowlers then cleaned up Sri Lanka in the second innings.
And he's bowled him. He's completed the victory for the West Indies here in the first Test match between the West Indies and Sri Lanka. The West Indies win by an innings and 217 runs. And Captain Roston Chase gets his first Test win as captain.
Sri Lanka all out for 101. Kima Roach picked up 4 for 51, joining the exclusive 300-wicket club, becoming just the fourth West Indian to achieve the feat.
All my friends at home, I know everyone's watching this day today. Everyone thought I was going to get it yesterday, but, you know, the guys batted well and we did very well also. So a win is important. I'm happy.
Kimar, I know that you've achieved this 300 test wicket mark. Everyone wants to know what's on your mind. How much do you think you can keep going?
Chat me in the morning. Chat me in the morning. Right now, we're going to celebrate this win, obviously first win, and then discussions will be had.
And now, of course, with this performance, what would you like to say to those who have helped you to achieve this?
Thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate it. All the people supporting me over the years. I'm glad I made you proud in some way. But for me right now, I just want to bask in the moment, celebrate this test win, and then let's go and win this series as well.
West Indies fast bowler Kima Roach. The final scores were Sri Lanka 308 and 101. The West Indies 626 for 9 declared. The West Indies won by a massive innings and 217 runs. Amir Jangu was named man of the match. Meantime, Windies captain Roston Chase, who picked up his first win as Test captain, said it is a proud moment, but the team still has to go out and win the series.
I wouldn't say it's a sigh of relief. I think it's one of joy. We had 8 test matches before and we didn't get a win. We only got a draw. We came close in New Zealand, but we didn't cross the line. So to come here and make the plans and come and see the guys executed the way that they executed, I think is like a dream come true for me. Everything that we sat down and spoke about, the guys came out and did for me. So I'm very happy for this win and give the guys a huge thank you. I think we should get too far ahead of ourselves. As I said this morning, today, I think we had the 300 runs lead and we will feel like we are on top, but it's still the most important thing to be patient and trust the process and trust the plans that we made. So I would just say to the guys for the second match to just try to repeat the good things that we've done and try to improve on the parts where we weren't so good. I think the only downfall I would say in this game was the first innings in the bowling. I thought we gave them probably 50 runs too much. So that's just something to look at. But I know we have a good bowling unit, so I'm looking forward to them picking up the slack for where they left off in this innings.
That is West Indies captain Roston Chase. Just to quickly give you an update on the England-New Zealand test match. Well, New Zealand need 4 wickets to win, while England, they need 203 more runs to win as well. And this is the final test between the two teams on the final day. England, they are 170 for 6 at the moment. Remember, they still need 203 more runs to win, while New Zealand, they require 4 more wickets to win the test match as well. Meantime, you can tell that England captain Ben Stokes have stunned the world of cricket by announcing his retirement from the international game. We'll bring you more details on this story in another sportscast. President of the Dominica Olympic Committee, Billy Doctrove, has rated the 2026 Olympic Day celebrations as a success. A number of sporting associations affiliated to the DOC turned up on Saturday for a display at the Bath State playing field. The major highlight of the day was the Olympic Day run, which took athletes around the outskirts of Roseau. Meanwhile, Doctrove is delivering the Olympic Day message from the IOC president, Kirsty Coventry, reminded the athletes of the significance of the theme for the celebrations. Let's move.
Olympic Day is a celebration of something simple but powerful. The joy of moving together. Sport moves us, not just our bodies, but our confidence, our mindset, and the way we connect with each other. When we move, we feel better. It keeps our mind and body strong and healthy. And when we move together, we lift each other. Sport is for all of us. Whether you are a mom, a daughter, a teammate, an Olympic champion, or just starting out, we all begin in the same place. Because the truth is, the hardest step is always the first one. Self-doubt can hold us back. It can make you think you are not ready, but you are. You can do this. Every time you choose to move, you build your confidence. you start to believe in yourself and you realize you are not alone.
President of the Dominica Olympic Committee, Billy Doctrove. National record holder in the women's triple jump, Thea Laffer-Gadson, says she never had any doubts that she would have returned to her best following surgery on her knee in 2024. Thea struggled to meet the 15-meter mark she hit during the 2024 Olympics following the operation. She, however, returned to form, producing a world-leading jump of 15.25 meters on Friday. She says she always backed herself to return to peak form.
We've worked really hard to ensure that the knee isn't a factor. I mean, yes, it's still taped, but that's just to make sure it has good, motion. But it's no longer really a factor for me. I think my biggest focus was just executing like I know how to, and I think that I've been failing at that aspect, which is frustrating because to me, executing is part of my job. And so coming into this knee, it was just, get your mind right, focus on what you can do really, really well, and just do it already. Get out of my own head and execute like it's my job, and that's what we did.
National record holder in the women's triple jump, Thea Laffer-Gadson. The 15.25-meter jump last weekend is tied for 8th in the history of women's triple jump. Meantime, Olympic athlete Denick Luke earned a 4th-place finish on the weekend in the men's 400-meter hurdle event at the Pan American Senior Championships in Colombia. Luke entered the finals as the fastest qualifier. He had set a meet record running 48.95 seconds in the heats. Luke, however, had a small mishap in the finals and ran 49.21 seconds to finish in 4th place. DFA President Glenn Etienne believes Saturday's Grassroots Academy Festival showcased the amazing work being done by football academies on island. The academies all gathered at the DFA Technical Center on Saturday for the one-day event. Etienne says the work being done by the academies will benefit Dominica's football in the coming years. Meantime, FIFA talent scout Kurt Hurd says a lot of potential talent for the National Football Academy was identified.
Yeah, first of all, I think it's really, really important to praise DFA and the members of staff that made this happen today. I think anybody that's here today can see that it was no easy event to run, so a massive credit to those guys. It was amazing. It reminds me of my very first day on the island almost 2 years ago now. We did something similar in a regional sense, and there was over 170 players on the field. Tonight today they completely blew that number out of the park. It just really takes you back when you see the passion for the game, the number of players playing, and the technical ability of some of these people. It's fantastic. You really, really gives you a lot of hope for the future.
Based on what you saw today, is the job gonna be a bit easier from what you saw today, and let's say the prospective talents that are coming your way in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, it's great because it's very, very difficult for myself, for us to get out and actually watch these players with no real football being played at that level. So it's days like today are crucial for us to get an eye on the talent, to monitor the talent. It's important for us as well, the ones that we do have in the door, watching them with their clubs, with their coaches, their teammates, how they interact with them. It's a completely different environment. So that's also important for us to be able to watch. But days like today are massive for us because it's very difficult for us to get our eyes on the players as much as we would like to. I'd love to be out watching these players once, twice a week, and we just don't have that opportunity. So.
And that is FIFA talent coach Kurt Hurd. Staying with football, defending DFA Women's Premier League champions, the Roosevelt's carried Bombers Starlights opened up their title defense on a losing note as they went down to the former champs, New India Goodwill Runners, at the Benjamin's Park on Wednesday. National striker Adina Warrington put the defending champs in front, but Naomi Defoe got the equalizer in the second half. The Goodwill Runners managed to get a late winner when Ronick Edwards turned one into the back of her own net. Goodwill Runners took the match 2-1. The other scheduled matches in the Women's League for last weekend were all postponed. Meanwhile, in Tier 1 of the DFA Division 1 League, South City made it 2 straight wins, beating Exodus Football Club last night at the DFA Technical Center. Noah Joseph, Lyndon John Baptist, and Hassan Joseph got a goal each as South City won 3-1. Dion Dinard got the lone goal for Exodus. Meantime, in Tier 2 of the DFA Division 1 League, LA Stars got the better of Valley United 3-1. Felix Prosper, Rick Blaise and Diego Blaise scored for the LA Stars. Quante John Baptist got the lone goal for Valley United. In other results, Marigot secured a 3-goal win over Naturescape. Michael August, Neron Abraham, Michael August and Giovanni Robinson scored a goal each for Marigot in the 4-1 win. Yanez Matthew got the lone goal for Naturescape. And Canada has advanced to the round of 16 as they edged out South Africa as the knockout stages of the FIFA World Cup got underway on Sunday. Stefan Estaquio got the late goal in the 92nd minute as Canada won the game 1-0. The round of 32 continues later today. Brazil will take on Japan at 1 p.m. Germany battles Paraguay at